Hello there, this is Jeff Epps with your IT department, and I want to take some time to speak with you about ransomware. What is ransomware and how do we stay protected against it? Well, ransomware is defined as a type of malicious software designed to block access to a computer system until a sum of money is paid. So now the hackers are hijacking our data and trying to make us pay for it. Wow. Okay, so let's talk about what does this look like? Well, a common infection scenario may look like this. A user receives an email that comes from a seemingly plausible sender with an attached document, a parcel service with attached delivery information, or an external company with an attached invoice. So essentially, they're sending you an email that has an attachment to sort of make you think that it's coming from a legitimate company or something like that. And the email attachment contains an MS Word or Excel document with an embedded macro. We'll talk about the macro in just a second. And if the recipient opens the document, a macro will attempt to start automatically. And what a macro is, it's a set of instructions that when it's opened, it just automatically does things to your computer, and it comes in the form of a Word or Excel document. So you want to keep your antennas up for any attachments in your email that are Word or Excel. All right, so this is kind of what the screen looks like. When you open up the document, it looks like gobbledygook, right? And it tells you, you must enable the macros in order to decode the data to be able to read it. Well, if you get a document in email and you open it up and it says this, guaranteed it's ransomware. It is a virus. So this is a something you definitely want to look for. All right, so protecting yourself. Back up regularly. Keep backups of your files. Keep them on a USB drive or something like that. Here in Richmond, we actually back up files on the server. You don't want to enable macros in document attachments received via email. Now, Microsoft deliberately turns off the execution of macros by default. And they did that many years ago. And a lot of malware infections rely on persuading you to turn them back on. Okay, so just don't do it. And if you have any questions, if you get a suspicious document, always call your IT department. All right, and we also want to be cautious about unsolicited attachments. We're always getting emails from people we don't know, and these folks, they rely on you to open up these documents to gain access to your computer. So a good term is, if in doubt, leave it out. And finally, patch early and patch often. What do we mean by that? When you shut your computer down sometimes and it says Microsoft has updates to install and you go, oh great, not again. Well, this is why you want to do it, because Microsoft and the other vendors out there are pushing out updates to keep you protected. So this is one of the reasons why we have to update, okay? And as it says here, the sooner you patch, the fewer open holes remain for the crooks to exploit. So that's what I have for you today with regard to ransomware. If you ever have any questions, please call your IT department. We'll be glad to help you out. And hopefully this will keep you protected. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.